In the annals of human history, there are moments that shake us to our very core, piercing our hearts with their unimaginable brutality. The Rwanda Genocide is one such dark chapter, a haunting reminder of humanity's capacity for unspeakable evil. How did it happen? How could a nation descend into madness, tearing itself apart along ethnic lines? These questions reverberate through our souls, demanding answers that may never fully quell the anguish. The Rwanda Genocide unfolded with devastating speed and ferocity, leaving a trail of destruction and despair in its wake. As we delve into its depths, we are confronted with the harrowing reality of the lives lost, the families torn apart, and the scars etched on an entire nation. It is a journey that compels us to confront the darkest aspects of human nature, for only through understanding can we hope to prevent such horrors from recurring. The purpose of this article is not to dwell in despair, but to shed light on the complex web of factors that led to this catastrophe. It is an exploration of history, sociology, and political science, woven together to unravel the threads that bound Rwanda to its tragic fate. By examining the underlying causes, we can begin to comprehend the depths of this tragedy and uncover the lessons it holds for us all. So let us embark on this emotional journey, for it is our duty to remember, to learn, and to ensure that the echoes of the Rwanda Genocide are never forgotten. May we find solace in our collective determination to build a world where such atrocities are but painful memories of a distant past. In the heart of Africa lies a nation scarred by a history of division and oppression. To understand the Rwanda Genocide, we must unravel the intricate tapestry of its historical context, a tapestry stained with the blood of ethnic tensions and the ghosts of colonial rule. Rwanda's colonial past, with Belgium as its oppressor, deepened the divides that plagued the land. The colonial powers manipulated ethnic identities, pitting Hutus against Tutsis, sowing the seeds of animosity that would later ignite into an inferno of violence. Decades of simmering tensions erupted during the Rwandan Civil War, tearing the nation apart. As economic disparities and political power struggles exacerbated the fissures, the stage was set for a cataclysmic event that would forever stain the pages of history. It is in this historical context that we find the genesis of the Rwanda Genocide. The wounds of the past, the scars of colonial manipulation, and the social, cultural, and economic divisions between Hutus and Tutsis laid the groundwork for the horrors that would follow. As we examine this emotional chapter, we must confront the anguish and heartbreak that engulfed the nation. We must bear witness to the stories of those who perished and those who survived, carrying the weight of their pain as we seek to learn from the past. Through understanding the historical context, we can gain insights into the complexities of the Rwanda Genocide. Let us delve into this somber history, not to dwell in sorrow, but to ensure that the lessons learned guide us towards a future where unity triumphs over division and love prevails over hate. Within the blood-soaked soil of Rwanda lies a haunting question that echoes through the ages. How did the unimaginable horrors of the genocide come to pass? To uncover the answers, we must confront the painful truth behind the causes that drove a nation to the brink of annihilation. Socio-political factors served as a combustible mix, fueling the flames of hatred and violence. Economic disparities and resource conflicts deepened the divisions, while political power struggles stoked the fires of animosity, leaving no room for peace to flourish. But it was not only external forces that contributed to the genocide. Propaganda, like venom seeping into the minds of the vulnerable, played a sinister role. Hatred was cultivated, nurtured, and manipulated, poisoning the hearts of those who would become perpetrators. In this emotional exploration, we confront the harsh reality of how the Rwanda Genocide came to be. We bear witness to the pain and suffering inflicted upon innocent lives, recognizing the magnitude of the darkness that engulfed a nation. It is through understanding the causes that we can hope to prevent such atrocities from recurring. Let us embark on this journey of introspection and education, guided by the collective responsibility to ensure that the haunting legacy of the Rwanda Genocide serves as a reminder of the consequences of hate, and a testament to our commitment to build a world driven by compassion, understanding, and unity. In the heart-wrenching tale of the Rwanda Genocide, the shadows of ethnic tensions loom large, casting a dark pall over a nation once torn apart by divisions. To truly understand how such a cataclysmic event unfolded, we must confront the profound role played by ethnic identity in the tragedy that unfolded. The historical origins of Hutus and Tutsis can be traced back to complex social, cultural, and economic divisions that were exploited and exacerbated over time. Colonial powers fanned the flames of distinction, deepening the chasms that separated the two groups. These divisions were not confined to mere labels. They permeated every aspect of Rwandan society, from the economic disparities to the social hierarchies. As a result, resentment and animosity seeped into the hearts and minds of the people, laying the groundwork for a violent eruption. In the midst of this emotional journey, we bear witness to the human toll of the Rwanda Genocide. Families were torn apart, friends became enemies, and neighbors turned against one another. The very fabric of Rwandan society was ripped asunder, leaving scars that may never fully heal. By delving into the depths of ethnic tensions in Rwanda, we confront the devastating consequences of division and learn the importance of unity, empathy, and compassion. May the lessons learned from this dark chapter in history guide us towards a future where our shared humanity prevails over the artificial divisions that threaten our collective existence. Within the harrowing depths of the Rwanda Genocide, a chilling sequence of events unfolded, paving the way for one of the darkest chapters in human history. As we embark on this emotional journey, we must confront the haunting reality of the events that led to the genocide. The assassination of President Habyarimana served as the catalyst, igniting a spark that would engulf the nation in an inferno of violence. Rapidly, extremist Hutu factions mobilized, spreading a poisonous web of hate propaganda, dehumanizing the Tutsi minority and all who stood against them. What followed was a systematic campaign of terror, with Tutsis and moderate Hutus targeted for extermination. Neighbors turned against neighbors, friends became betrayers, and the very fabric of Rwandan society was rent asunder. The streets ran red with the blood of countless innocent lives. It is within this agonizing narrative that we bear witness to the unimaginable suffering endured by the Rwandan people. The screams of anguish, the cries for help, and the silent tears shed in the face of unspeakable atrocities echo through the ages, demanding that we remember and learn. By examining the events leading to the genocide, we confront the depths of human darkness and the consequences of unchecked hatred. Let us carry the weight of their pain as we strive for a world where love triumphs over hate, where compassion guides our actions, and where the horrors of the Rwanda Genocide serve as a reminder of the urgent need for peace, justice, and unity. In the face of unspeakable horror, the world turned its gaze toward Rwanda, a nation drowning in the bloodshed of the genocide. The question lingers: how did the international community respond to the cries for help echoing across the ravaged land? The response, or rather the lack thereof, remains a painful scar on the collective conscience of humanity. The United Nations, tasked with maintaining peace and preventing such atrocities, failed to intervene effectively, shackled by bureaucratic inertia and political hesitations. Controversies surrounding the decision-making process further deepened the wounds. The international community's failure to provide timely and sufficient aid allowed the genocide to rage on, unchecked and unhindered. But amidst the dark shadows of inaction, glimmers of hope emerged. Individuals and organizations, driven by compassion and the indomitable spirit of humanity, risked their lives to save the persecuted. Their selflessness and unwavering commitment to justice serve as beacons of light in the darkest of times. As we grapple with the emotional weight of the international response, we must confront the hard truths and seek a path toward preventing such failures in the future. We bear the responsibility to learn from the mistakes made and to ensure that the echoes of the Rwanda Genocide serve as a rallying cry for international solidarity, swift action, and the protection of innocent lives. May the scars of the international response spur us to create a world where the cries of those in peril are met with unwavering compassion, and where the horrors of the past propel us toward a future of peace, justice, and the unwavering protection of human dignity. From the depths of the Rwanda Genocide, amidst the ashes of a nation torn apart, rise invaluable lessons and profound implications that demand our attention. It is within the crucible of this tragedy that we must find the strength to confront the haunting legacy and vow never to forget. Reconciliation stands as the cornerstone of healing a wounded society. Rwanda's journey toward unity and forgiveness serves as a beacon of hope, showing us that even amidst unimaginable pain, it is possible to rebuild shattered lives and restore fractured communities. Justice, too, plays a vital role. Holding perpetrators accountable is not only a moral imperative but a crucial step towards preventing future atrocities. The International Criminal Tribunal for Rwanda and community-based Gacaca courts offer lessons on the pursuit of justice and the delicate balance between punishment and healing. The Rwanda Genocide leaves us with a resounding call to action. We must never turn a blind eye to hatred and division, for the consequences can be catastrophic. By fostering education, tolerance, and empathy, we can dismantle the foundations of prejudice and prevent the seeds of genocide from taking root. Let the scars of the Rwanda Genocide guide us as we strive to build a world where unity triumphs over division, where compassion conquers hatred, and where the horrors of the past propel us towards a future that upholds the sanctity of every human life. May the lessons learned and the implications understood ignite a flame of change within us all, ensuring that the echoes of the Rwanda Genocide resound not as a reminder of despair, but as a catalyst for a better, more compassionate world. As we bring our journey through the haunting depths of the Rwanda Genocide to a close, our hearts bear the weight of the atrocities committed, the lives lost, and the scars etched upon a nation. It is in this emotional space that we find the resolve to seek understanding, to remember, and to ensure that the echoes of this dark chapter in history are never forgotten. The Rwanda Genocide stands as a stark reminder of the depths to which humanity can sink, fueled by ethnic tensions, political machinations, and the failures of the international community. It is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit that Rwandans have embarked on a path of healing, reconciliation, and rebuilding. The lessons gleaned from this painful chapter must serve as a call to action for us all. We must foster education, tolerance, and empathy within our communities. We must speak out against hatred and discrimination. We must hold perpetrators accountable and ensure justice prevails. In the face of darkness, Rwanda teaches us the power of forgiveness, unity, and love. It implores us to reject division and embrace our shared humanity. Let us carry the weight of their pain as we strive for a world where peace, compassion, and understanding reign. May the memory of the Rwanda Genocide inspire us to create a future where such horrors are only found in the annals of history, and where the resilience and strength of the human spirit guide us toward a world free from the scourge of genocide. Together, let us forge a path toward a brighter tomorrow, where the lessons of the past shape a more compassionate and just world for generations to come.